Hello, this is Kelly with Indiana Anchor Plans. Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to do my November monthly and at least 1 week of November in my work planner. This is a Happy Planner Vertical. And I don't do a whole lot in this. I just lightly decorate because I do need it to be more functional than decorative. So I pulled out Kellofaplan's I Love Fall. I love this sticker book, along with her dots and checklists. So I'm just going to go through and use some of the sets that I've already used but have enough stickers left that I can decorate a spread. So let's see, let's find the one that has the least amount of stickers left, which I think is this one. I'm pretty sure. I don't think I have any boxes left. I've got a couple. I have one header box. Do I have any boxes on this sheet? I have a couple header boxes. So that'll work for this. So let's and this is a clay something tool, and it's always listed in my description, but I love this for lifting up clear stickers. So where do I want to put, okay, so let's take this one and let's trim the bottom off of that. Scrap piece of paper over here that I can put my sticker scraps on. So we'll trim that, trim the bottom of that. And these scissors are obviously full-size scissors, but they are non-stick scissors. They are also listed in my description. I love those scissors. Oh, we've got this on both sides. Well, we'll put this in the middle. There, and then this is the other bigger one. So let's take it and let's trim it on this side. And we'll put this in the middle. Okay, now let's see what we want to do with, I know I need to cover this up. So let's put our header box there. Okay, we have like a creamy color one there, and then we have an orange and a, okay, so let's do this one here. And let's just put these down the side. That right there. Let's see if we can take this one. Trim the bottom off. And see if it's a little too tall for up there. Okay. Well, I thought that might be a good idea. So since we trimmed the bottom off, let's just put it right there. Let's just put that one right there. I guess I really didn't need that there because now I can't write anything under there anyway. So let's see if I can take that up. Okay. And I need one on the 14th, so let's just put that there. write that out again. Okay, well, let's not want to go over that. So let's try the jelly roll. Let's see if we can cover that up with, oh, there we go. I usually use the Uniball Signo, which is also linked in my description. I just happened to find a jelly roll, which is what I used before I started using the Uniball Signo. So, okay. So we can tear that page out. So now let's see, I need one header box on the 19th and the 28th. These boxes aren't exactly wide enough for, so let's see, and then I need one on the 4th as well. So let's do this. So that we're not quite so box heavy on the other side. And then let's put an orange dot here on the 28th. That's a Sunday. Okay, so I don't think I have anything else that I need to do for this one. So we'll put that to the side. Then we'll go to the first week. I'm gonna pull these out just in case. Okay, so now let's see which set we want to use for this. These actually go together, but they don't have to go together. So I could actually do those on 2 different spreads. And I usually just use bullet points and checklists, but I'm finding that I really don't write that much down. So I don't know, I may end up doing this a little differently, but let's, I do want, let's put, I want a header box up here. I really don't end up using that section much though, but probably only going to use this planner through the, well, this planner ends at the end of the year, but I don't think I'm going to use a Happy Planner Vertical for next year. I've not decided what I'm going to use for a work planner next year. There's really not a whole lot to my job anymore, and very little that I really have to remember. So, but I do use this for notes and for vacations. So, I think we'll go ahead, because I had been, show you what my previous layouts have been like, to get an idea of what I typically do, which is why I don't do them on camera very often, because they're pretty much basically the same. So I do the checklist in the center, decorate the weekend because I don't work the weekend, and then up here is where I put, like, if I have meetings, if somebody is off just for that day and not the whole week. Notes for something if I need to do it for the week but not a specific day, which doesn't happen very often because, like I said, I think they're slowly trying to phase my job out, to be quite honest. So I was hoping it was going to last until I retire, or if I didn't find something else a little more rewarding. My job used to be rewarding. It's just not as much. It's just not anymore, considering they just keep taking things away. Okay, so now let's see. That washi doesn't work. Just gonna see if I had any of my Planny Thing washies that would coordinate with this set, but maybe this one, because it's got the, I think maybe that one will work. I'm sure you can probably hear the neighbor's dog and the washing machine. I picked up some laundry from one of my favorite organizations. They just happened to move next door to where I work, and we are a big supporter of them, and as far as work as well. And so I stopped after work and grabbed 4 trash bags of clothes to get washed up for them. Okay. So do I want to do that at the bottom? Yeah, I don't think so. Let's see what we've got that we can put at the bottom. Because this is like my to-dos. These are meetings and days off. This is for vacations. This I usually just put birthdays down here. So let's there's a lot of this color, so let's take this one and we'll just decorate along the bottom. I'm not going to cut them all off on the bottoms. I'm just going to. Okay, we've got this. That actually, yeah, I don't want to put that with it. So let's put it. Put that right there. This cup of tea right there with the tea bag. So we'll do that. And let's just put this pumpkin here. So now what do we want over here? Got that mug, so let's put that mug there. Let's put it's kind of top heavy, isn't it? Should I do the oh no. Guess we'll just do that. I, don't really like that very well, but we'll do it anyway. Okay, now let's take, I should have saved this one for Thanksgiving week since it has the turkey and the pie. I wasn't even thinking. Apparently, but maybe we can still incorporate those. Let's see. I'm not sure if I'm really liking that washi with this. As I probably should have used that cup. Wonder if this will come up. There we go. That's a little better. Still not sure I like that though. Maybe we need like a thin washi to go underneath it. Maybe I'll pull my thin washies out here in a minute and we'll see what we can come up with. Yeah, because I'm just really not liking that. Hate to waste it, but I really don't like it. I wonder if I would like it better, like maybe if I tore it. Let's try that. I'm not sure it's the thickness I don't like. I think it's the color combination I don't like. Maybe if I did just done a plain instead of a stripe, maybe that would have been better. Let's see. Do I like that better? Not really. Okay, so let's just take that in. I hate to waste it, but it's just not jiving with me. Okay. But it does need something up there. I don't want to put the mushrooms up there. I don't think that would. I mean, I guess I could put them in those boxes or put them. I do want to put this down here though. Put that there. Okay. Well, we may just, I don't know what we'll do up there. So let's see. So do I want to do checklists or let's see. I didn't pull the monthly birthdays, so I'll have to probably really need the checklists there. Yeah, that I'll just leave this space open. Maybe I'll just do that. Leave the space open and I can just write in there if I need to. So let's put so I'm wanting to do something a little bit different so that it's because like I said, I'm just not really using it very functionally or much at all, as you could tell when I showed you that. The spread from this week. I don't want that there. Don't need one there. Let's put that there. Don't have enough different colors. Okay. I think if I have birthdays this week, I will just add header boxes in there. I can do that. Just take this book to work and do that. I don't think I want, okay, so let me, here's my thin washies. So let's see if we can find one that will look pretty good with it. Does that match? It's not too far off. There's a burgundy one, but I don't have much of that one. I know I've got this one. I can use that one. Oh goodness, this washi doesn't tear very well. I just wasn't pulling it at the right angle, maybe, I don't know. But it was being stubborn. Goodness. Yeah. hopefully the lighting is at least halfway decent. If you follow my channel, you know I struggle with lighting. Doesn't matter which room of the house I film in, I struggle with lighting. Okay. Down out of the way. Okay, so now let's go back to these and maybe put the see what we think about maybe putting the mushrooms up there. Do we like that there? I don't hate it. It kind of fills up the space. But should I? Oops. I don't like that they're both facing the same direction. Do that. I mean, we don't have any quotes or anything to put with it. Or should I just do those and find a quote, maybe? Maybe I'll do that. Put that back in the book. Okay, let's find... We have Amber Plans for Day Black Quotes, Volume 2. Let's see if we can find... Let's see if we can find a quote that will fit right there nicely. Your only limit is you. I think that will fit there. Okay, that works. Okay. We're at 28 minutes. Let's see how long it takes us to do this one. And if I end up doing it very similar to the other one, then I'll do the last 2 weeks on my own. Let's see what we've got. Let's do the flowers that are in this same set. Let's do these. And I don't know, I guess probably for function, I'll probably end up doing very similar, to be honest. So let's do this one, and then I'll probably end up doing the others on my own. Have these, so let's put that there, this one, well, that one's bigger. I should have put that one over there. I thought they were the same size. Let's put this one right here. Then we'll put that in the center. I didn't get that on there very well though, did I? That one's not centered very well either. We'll just leave them. So then this one, just put it right there. Let's take this one. If you have a YouTube channel and have any lighting suggestions, let me know. I've tried different lighting and just haven't had a whole lot of luck. And my table that I film at is in the middle of my room. So getting things plugged in is not real easy either without running a bunch of extension cords. Let's see what else. We've got this one. That there. Okay, so that's pretty plain and simple. Let's just put this right there. I can put that right there. Can do that there. And let's find a let's do this header box. Do those. I think we can use that same washi and just go through the center. And then this one will be, oh, I need to put bullet points up there. So I am filming this on Halloween evening, or late afternoon, I guess. We don't get any trick-or-treaters in our area. I was hoping that I'd see my two little grandsons, but one's not feeling well, and the other one I will see tomorrow. And my 4 older grandkids are too old for Halloween. 3 of my grandkids have just never been into Halloween. So they dressed up when they were real little, but then didn't show much interest in it after that. And my 4-year-old grandson may not be too into it either. I don't know. But my 5-year-old grandson is all about it. So, but he's the one that doesn't feel good, so I don't know if he's going to go trick-or-treating tonight or not. Okay, so now let's put a few bullet points on, and then we will be done, because I think I'm only going to use the mauve ones and the yellow ones because we don't have any of the other colors. And this is Veterans Day. I need to mark that. I'll probably do that down here. I know this might go a little faster with tweezers. I just usually forget to use them. I have several sets of them. And when my nails are really short, then I use them. But okay, so I think we are done with that one. Do we have, let's see if we've got any other. Let's see, we still have this flower. We could put it right there. That'll work. With this little bitty one. Let's just stick it over here. All right, so that just leaves us one flower. So we'll pop it over there. And then we can take this sheet out of the book. Well, apparently not right this minute. Some of them will just peel right out. Okay, so we got that one done. Oh, we still have two more. Okay. So I think that's all I'm going to do in this video. I may decide to do the last 2 weeks in another video, and then again I may just do them on my own. But if you like this video, hit the like button. If you'd like to see more of my videos, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in my next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.